Welcome to a Market Matters video update. Shawn, the index seems to have run out a bit of steam here. Obviously everyone was positioning himself for a rate cut the other day, didn't see it. Where's it going over the short term, in your opinion?
Where's it going? If I knew where it was going, Nick, I wouldn't have to go to work. Although fortunately I like my work. I think the market's going sideways. I think the next 2 or 3 weeks we're having a rest. We've gone up almost 15%, I think it's 13.9 give or take. It's gone up an enormous amount very, very quickly. I believe we're going to go sideways for a week or two, then you buy it again. It's just having a rest. We didn't get a rate cut, so what? The RBA, they pumped rates, got everyone optimistic, everyone got really excited about having another one. They can have it next month or the month after. Yeah. The difference is not a great deal. So at the end of the day, I think the market's going up. I think the surprises will be up, but I think we're going to have a sideways, choppy pullback for 2 weeks, which is nothing. Don't forget, the market goes sideways 85% of the time. So if I'm going to say the market's going to go sideways in 2 weeks after going through the roof for 6 or 7 weeks, it's not a big deal. So I think we're going up. I think we're going to chop around. Then I think you buy it again. But rates are going lower around the world. Last night, Poland cut rates to, I think, 1.5%. They said that's the end of their rate cutting, which is a bit optimistic on their behalf. They're obviously saying that's going to work, but let's hope it does for Poland. I can't claim to be any sort of expert or even have an opinion on the Polish economy. But do I think Australia will cut rates again this year? Yes, I think they probably will. We are in the wrong part of the cycle. We're in the resource-based cycle. Ourselves, Russia, countries like that, we're not the best place. So I think we are the ones that need stimulating the most. So I do think we're getting another rate cut, probably April, maybe May. The market's absolutely 100% convinced we get one by June. So the market's normally right.
Okay, awesome. You just mentioned it then, you were talking about rates. You're no economist, you don't claim to be. But where do you think it's going over the next year, the benchmark index? And additionally to that, where do you think the dollar's going to position itself? Because obviously those things are very relevant to how our market will perform.
Okay, well that's a lot of questions in 1 or 2 sentences. So let's just start off. Where do I think the benchmark's going? I think we're going to go up. I think it's going to be actually a very choppy, hard year. I think we're going to go, as I said, next couple of weeks sideways. I think we probably have almost a panic rally, maybe towards 6.2, give or take, whatever. And then I think we have a really pretty average second half of the year, might even come back towards 5,500. I won't be long, significantly overweight or long from May onwards. If I'm in cash and I miss out on a bit more, salivate, it doesn't matter. So I think the market's very, very expensive or frothy here, but I think it will get more frothy. Interest rates, I've said for a while, you get the next rate cut, take advantage of it, sit back, see what happens. Will we get another rate cut? We might do. But rates are probably going to go up in America from June. Let's forget that, let's say September. If they go up in America from September, they will probably slow down, if not stop cutting rates here. People get too optimistic on rates. So, currency, that was in the question I think as well. Yeah. Not a very, very small question, I know. Where do I think of the currency? I think it's going down. I don't see any reason to buy the Australian dollar whatsoever. I think it will be sub 70 in the next couple of years. Before that is noise. Yep. So where's it going to go next week or the next month or the month after? I haven't got a clue. But I think it's going down. I hope I'm wrong, because it going down means by definition that Australia is a weak economy. But at the moment, on a relative basis compared to the US in particular, we are a weak economy. And there's no signs of that changing yet.
Great, thanks for that, Shawn. Everyone keep their eyes out for our webinar that we'll be doing next week, and register as soon as possible so we can get everything sorted.
And I would add to that, get some good questions ready.
Awesome. Thanks.